Welcome back to another episode of Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. I'm Kai.
Here's Cohen.
And today we are going to be trying something a little bit different. So in our last episode, I guess we've been trying different stuff for quite a while now, but in our last episode, we talked about doing a mini series, and now we're going to try doing, just whatever we want to do on Thursdays, and on Tuesdays, we'll continue with our mini series. But since it's Thursday today, we are going to be talking about something that Cohen and I have been pretty passionate about since kind of early in our lives, and that is anime.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about anime, Cohen?
Dude, I love anime.
Yeah, me too.
Started watching since I was like 5, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because you gotta take into consideration like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's all anime too.
True. And you were watching that like right when it was on TV?
Yeah, like Beyblade, Digimon, like when it very first came out. Big fan.
And what kind of shows did you like back then?
It's definitely like the ones that are geared towards children, the ones with like the toy lines, like
Right.
Beyblades. Actually, yeah, Beyblades for sure. But the most impactful for me as a kid was Digimon, like by far. Like Digimon Adventures, the first season.
Even more so than like Pokemon and stuff, hey?
Actually, the Pokemon anime, I was actually never that into it. Like
Really?
I watched like bits and pieces of the episodes, really like the movies, but never really followed the entire anime for Pokemon. Whereas for Digimon, the plot is so much better.
Yeah.
I think Digimon as an anime is so much better.
All right, so let's get into what we really like today. Do you have a top 5 anime? Only 5. Maybe you can do some honorable mentions, but
Yeah. I'm gonna name like top 5.
is
Like-
it in order?
No, like, not in order. I'd say top 5 in my eyes, like my critical, objective eyes.
Yeah.
And then I'll mention top 5 that's not really like amazing, but has had a very profound impact in my life. And when I say not amazing, like I guess it wouldn't be universally acclaimed like these series.
Yeah, so
For the
like
latter 5.
if you like recommend, you wouldn't be able to like recommend it to everyone because it probably wouldn't hit with everyone, but it really hit with you.
No, it's more like more of a critic's eyes. I don't think critics would say, "Oh, these top 5 anime are the best." But then the initial top 5 I'm going to mention, I think critics would say, "Oh, these are pretty good too."
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So my top 5, not in order.
Yeah.
I would say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Okay.
and then Hunter x Hunter,
Okay.
the new one.
Yeah.
Not the old one.
Yeah. 2011, right?
Yeah, 2011. And then Bakuman. I don't know if you know.
Bakuman.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that one.
I remember hearing it, but I actually have no idea what
It's
Bakuman
about it's the same artist and same authors as the Death Note.
is.
It's about 2 guys making their dream to become manga artists.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Pokemon, and then Ping Pong the Animation.
Okay.
And then the last one is probably Odd Taxi.
Okay. Damn, those are some really good ones, especially
Yeah.
Ping Pong. And then you recommended Odd Taxi to me a couple of years ago. And
Yeah.
I watched it too, and that was amazing. My top 5, it was very, very hard. I don't know if it was hard for you to narrow it down to top 5,
Yeah.
but for me, it was super hard to narrow it down to top 5. Even though I haven't watched like a ton of anime, I'm pretty sure you've watched quite a bit more than me. But my top 5, also not in order, is Attack on Titan,
Mhm.
Orb on the Movements of the Earth,
Hmm.
Mob Psycho 100, Durarara, and
Wait, really?
yeah, Durarara.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I
wow.
really like Durarara.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
And then my honorable mention is JoJo because I got a
okay,
soft spot for
okay,
JoJo.
okay.
I really like JoJo.
Okay.
What were your criteria first of all for these? Oh wait, I guess you mentioned your criteria, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
For me, it's like plot, like how it resolves, how they build up the plot, how the characters develop in terms of like their personality and how you can see their values as an audience, and then how the plot culminates and how it resolves. So I think plot is very important, and the character development I think is very important. Like I don't like it when a character is static.
Yeah.
Like I want there to be adversity, and from that adversity, I want the characters to learn and develop and grow and mature throughout the entire series, and that's critical as well. I think could be hard in the shorter series, but then that's something I value as well. And then animation is one. It doesn't have to be like pristine, perfect animation, but like the style and the taste on how they try to convey the mood and the atmosphere of the anime. I think style is very important. Music, OST is always important.
Yeah.
Including the OP and the ending. I think it would be very
Yeah, it
important
matters
as well.
a lot. Are you the type of person to listen to every opening and ending, or do you skip most of the time?
Per episode.
Yeah.
I watch if there's a new one, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like sit through every single episode.
Dude, if it's a good one, I sit through it every single time.
Yeah.
Even the endings, and like endings are usually like they usually hit less than the openings. But yeah, if I like it, I'll sit through the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say genre is part of my criteria.
Yeah, because you got a pretty I guess like a bit of a wide spectrum of the genres.
And I would say like the impact, I guess.
Yeah.
An anime has, like how they're able to deliver that final big blow. I guess that kind of comes to the plot aspect of it, but the delivery of the blow in the series. Yeah.
For me, my criteria was pretty much just like vibes.
Vibes.
Like if it made me feel something profound, I guess. Basically made it on the list. And I mean, a lot of anime make me feel something, but these 5, I guess, made me feel the most. Do you have specific things from these anime that you really felt passionate about, something that really stuck with you?
Like there wasn't something about the anime I was passionate about. It was like the anime itself. I thought it was really impactful, like cool to watch, basically. Like for example, let's say Ping Pong the Animation.
Yeah. Very different from other anime. Like very, very different, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean back then, like the animation style, like they got kind of shit on.
They did?
For being unorthodox. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like being like sketch-like, kind of rough on the edge. But that's kind of like the trend nowadays.
I fucking love that.
Yeah,
like even back then, I loved that.
It was like the rotoscope kind of like sketchy type, which is pretty popular now.
Yeah.
But back then, it wasn't really the trend. But I liked it back then. But anyways, like ping pong, I'm not really into ping pong, but
yeah, me neither.
The anime itself is technically not too much about ping pong. It's a lot more than that. It's a coming of age story.
Yeah.
How impactful like the characters Pico and Smile, the characters develop, and they're really foils of one another.
Totally.
And I thought it was really cool to see how they complement each other. Where Smile is like very stoic, doesn't give a shit kind of. Pico's are kind of arrogant, but then he gets his like ass handed down in one of the matches.
Yeah.
And he develops and he grows from that. I thought that was really cool. So I really like the coming of age aspect of these series. That's why Ping Pong is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And the sound and the OST for that is really good too. Like the soundtrack.
Ping Pong also holds a pretty special place in my heart. It's been a long time since I watched it. Have you ever rewatched Ping Pong?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
Which is funny because I rewatched so many other anime, but even without rewatching it, I remember it so clearly. And it was so impactful on me as well, seeing specifically Smile change so much.
He actually smiles
yeah.
at the end.
Yeah. And then like by, the culmination of the anime, I think it was the final episode or maybe the second last. Or we should probably preface by saying there's probably going to be a lot of spoilers in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
So if you hear us mention a specific anime that you were planning on watching in the future, you might want to skip ahead a little bit to the next section or maybe even skip this episode altogether. But yeah, the climax of that anime was so sick and so memorable, that last ping pong match. And
was it against Smile and Pico?
Yeah,
or was
Smile
it against the bald guy? It wasn't the bald guy, I think.
Who beats the bald guy? Was it Peko?
I don't know. I forget.
Yeah, me too.
For a while.
But the fight I remember so clearly, or not fight, the ping pong match I remember so clearly was the one between Smile and Peko.
Yeah, because at the end, Smile just becomes a teacher or something, and then Peko is the one that becomes the ping pong player.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
I liked it.
Dude, I was kind of heartbroken.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everyone was rooting for Smile to become like a world top ping pong player, but I think he found his happiness at the very end. Yeah.
Maybe that's one of those things where I need to rewatch to get a second perspective on it, because I felt quite conflicted by the end. I mean, I really, really enjoyed it, and I accepted that ending because that's like so representative of reality,
Yeah, that's why I liked it too. And it shows like the harshness of sports, like how tough it is, how competitive it is, and the drive you really need to excel in that world. Not just ping pong, but sports in general.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the things that really resonates with me, and showing something in a way that is so like believable, so realistic. I really appreciate that. And even though in a show like Ping Pong, for me, it's a little bit sad. It's a different ending than like the super happy ending that you could have. But since that's like so realistic, I really appreciate that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a more mature anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why Why Durarara? Because I also really like Durarara.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking love Durarara. There's so many things I like about Durarara specific, but the thing I think I like the most about Durarara is the storytelling. How the story is told
Same, yeah.
that's like a masterclass for me. You know,
I agree.
I love this kind of storytelling, and when I see this kind of storytelling in other shows or media or like movies, I always like I'm hooked. You know?
Yeah, that's why I like Odd Taxi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's also why I really liked Odd Taxi as well. Kind of random, but I watched a movie. I don't know if I watched it with you, but it was like Weapons, which had like a really, really similar way of telling the story where it's like, you know, go back in the past and go back in the future, then go in the future again, go back in the past, have like all these different perspectives.
Yeah.
And I just love that so much. So the storytelling for Durarara really like captured me. Yeah, that's most of the reason why I love it.
Durarara, I personally really liked the characters. I think each character was so captivating.
Yeah.
And what was unique with Durarara was that they probably do it a lot more now in other animes, but each character had its own story. It was like an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
And the very end, it just culminates into one entire plot, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And then I just thought that each character had just so much lure and charisma. So you could be a fan of who's showing up in that specific episode, in that specific scene.
Yeah, and even though those kids in that anime, they're just kids. They're like high school kids. Yeah. But there's so much depth to those kids.
Yeah.
And you know, and I also I realized I also kind of like gang type / espionage type situations or scenarios. And I feel like that was also very prevalent in Durarara with all the, you know, going behind people's backs, being like secretive. So yeah, I really love those themes, and that's what drew me to Durarara.
Yeah, I thought it was so badass because first season, there's like 3 factions. You know what I mean? Like the main character who's supposed to be like, kind of like a scaredy cat. Yeah. And then he gets his like own gang or something. Yeah. And the one with glasses and the sword.
The girl.
Yeah. And then there's the other guy.
Yeah. Who's also a gang leader. Yeah. Like original gang leader.
And they're like all friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really cool.
And they all basically have these double lives that they're hiding from each other, but they all also kind of know that they all have these double lives. Yeah. Or at least like they're like suspicious of these things. And generally the storytelling, the characters, the vibe, the environment, everything was so interesting to me. And it really captured me.
Yeah, and it's also kind of like comical too at times.
Yeah. I also really like anime that deal with more mature themes, especially nowadays. Like when I was younger, just like you, I really liked those like anime that were basically just anime for the purpose of selling toys. As a kid, I really liked those too, but as I've gotten older, not even like much older, even when I was in my teens, I really started gravitating towards these anime with more mature themes, more like serious stuff, psychological stuff, more violent stuff. And I really like these kind of things now. So one that we both like is Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that? Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is a long anime. That's probably the longest one out of all of these that we mentioned, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's a pretty classic shonen anime, I would say. Yeah. But there's like a nice dark flavor to it. Yeah. But I like it a lot because the character development is really cool. Like for both Gon and Killua, because they face like something bad each arc. Yeah. And you can see what type of impact those events had on them throughout the entire series. And I think that's really cool.
Did you ever watch the original?
No.
I've seen like YouTube clips. Seems like the animation's pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, and I really like the world building of Hunter x Hunter. Like it's so huge and it's so well done. Yeah. Because what it starts off as just as hunters in the very beginning, you know that these are people who are, I don't know, like actually like I don't even know what their jobs are. They're supposed to like
they just hunt whatever you can hunt. They hunt. I guess.
And then there's layers to that. Yeah. The strength and the whole Nen system is so well complicatedly described and incorporated within the abilities. I thought that was really well done. I would say it gets a little bit complex, like the Nen thing.
Yeah, but I think that's fine. Yeah, because it's like, you know, it doesn't always, as long as it makes sense a little bit. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's magic. You know, it's not a part of our world. Whatever the fuck happens, it just happens.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that because, you know, One Piece, Devil Fruit, it's pretty easy to understand.
I know nothing about One Piece,
but the Nen is like a little complicated. It's kind of like Jujutsu Kaisen, the whole like cursed spirit kind of energy thing. But what I really like about Hunter x Hunter is the Chimera Ant arc. I think it's the best arc in anime history. Really, how it culminates into Meruem really becoming. There's the humanity it develops in him. Yeah. But in contrast to that, Gon loses his humanity. And that foil, I thought it was so well done. It was so impactful to me when Komugi, no, wait, no, when Meruem died in Komugi's hands.
Yeah.
And it was so powerful.
Dude, I cried so much in that
I
scene.
was like, oh my God, this is insane.
Do you ever get emotional watching anime?
No.
Dude.
I mean, like, yeah, but like not to the point that I don't think I ever cried. Actually, no, I take that back. The only anime that I cried to was the first Pokemon movie when Ash turned into
when he died,
stone.
Protecting Pikachu.
And then Pikachu was like so sad. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I remember that. What was that? Pokemon 2000?
No, it was the first movie.
Isn't that called Pokemon the movie 2000? Or is that the second movie?
2000 is the second movie. The one with the birds and Lugia.
Oh, okay, yeah. The first one is like Mewtwo goes crazy and shit.
Yeah. But anyways, the Chimera arc was so good.
Yeah, it was. And going back to like the earlier parts of Hunter x Hunter, it's so interesting. Like there's like never downtime, you know?
No.
And it's amazing to have an anime because this is from 2011. Back in 2011, it's impossible to find an anime without fillers, really. Especially one that's 170 episodes long.
Yeah, I guess Hunter x Hunter didn't really have fillers.
There's like no fillers at all in the remake. I don't know about the original, but the one in 2011, I'm pretty certain there are no fillers whatsoever. It's just straight 170 episodes, which is like unheard of for the time. That's crazy.
That's true.
And every single time they move on to like a new arc, it's like completely different, but so cool at the same time.
Yeah, like the Heavens.
Like I loved the Heavens Arena arc. Like
the Spider Troop was so cool.
Yeah, the New York New City, so fucking sick.
I didn't like Green. What's it called?
Green Island?
Yeah,
really.
That was okay.
I still liked Green Island. I actually liked every single arc.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I like it so much that I've gone back and watched only like specific arcs of Hunter x Hunter when going back and rewatching. Like I've gone back and watched only the Chimera Ant arc, like probably like 5 times or something.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes I just gotta go back and watch it again.
Yeah. But the Chimera arc, the build-up was also really nicely well done too. I think some people say it's kind of dragged on and can be lengthy, but I actually thought it was like really well like developed.
Yeah, it is lengthy, but it's like, you know, who cares? It's really good. It's not like it's like the fucking Naruto Shippuden Great War. That's like 200 episodes of bullshit, you know? This is like 80 episodes of like top tier content.
Yeah.
Amazing fight scenes. Hunter x Hunter is so good. There's like nothing to really complain about. The music is fantastic.
Oh, music amazing. Yeah,
dude,
it's amazing. Yeah.
Even not even like the sick like the battle themes are all obviously sick, but like the quiet like regular music. Like there's this one track that's just like drums and a flute, and I fucking love that track so much. And it's just like really simple, just drums and a flute, and I fucking love listening to it. So many amazing soundtracks.
Yeah, the opening is really good too.
Oh yeah, and it's great because they kept the opening for like the whole show.
Yeah, they changed it. Which is crazy.
It was just they just changed like the opening visuals.
Yeah,
but kept the same song. Yeah, they changed the outro though. I think.
I actually don't know how the outro goes, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they had 2 or 3 outros, but the opening was the same the whole time.
And then what else was in your top 5?
Another one of my top 5, Attack on Titan.
Okay,
dude, Attack on Titan might be my like. From a critic's point of view, I think it would be my number 1 all time.
I like it a lot, except it was a bit too confusing for me, especially in the last couple seasons.
Yeah,
the whole like the time kind of thing. You know how Aaron's is like connected to all the Titans and everything.
Yeah.
And he was able to like. His like old self was in the past and the future. Yeah, that part got a bit more confusing. But other than that, that was really good.
I thought Attack on Titan is actually like so genius. The author, I forgot his name, but dude, some of these guys are like generational talents, and I think this guy is like one of those generational talents. Like, what a story! The twists and turns in Attack on Titan, like every single time, I was fucking mind blown.
Really?
You know? Yeah. Like,
me too. But
like like all the twists. The most iconic one for me is, I think it's in season 3, and they're standing on the wall, and Bertolt and Reiner like they go crazy. They're like start losing themselves.
Oh, when they reveal themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's season 2, wasn't it?
Season 2. I think season 2.
Anyways,
something like that. Remember, Like that moment stuck with me so hard. I was like, holy fuck!
Actually, that was like monumental.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking insane. What the fuck is going on?
Because that's when you find out the whole island was like There's a whole different world
Yeah.
other than that island.
Yeah.
Island.
Every single season, there's like a new grand enemy in Attack on Titan, and your entire worldview of that world like is completely shattered and changes every
Yeah.
single season. And I thought that was so crazy.
And I felt like watching it and reading it, I could like sympathize with Aaron.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean? Like,
Dude, bro's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders.
I mean, not only that, like you grow up, literally your fucking family, everyone around you is destroyed by these titans.
Mhm.
And you find out these titans were like your friends.
Mhm.
And then you find out these guys were the one who's responsible for everything.
Yeah.
Like I sympathize with the guy.
Yeah, and from birth, he was like groomed into a certain position by his father.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like crazy. Like bro never had a choice.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel so bad for him.
Me too, especially with how things end.
Yeah.
You know?
Like how would you even be able to recover from that? You know what I
It's
mean?
heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking ending, and once again, not the ending that I would want. In an
What do
anime.
you want?
Like I want a happy ending. I
Like,
want
you just want like Aaron to be like,
yeah, Aaron marries Mikasa, lives happily ever after. You know, they beat the guys in Marley. There's world peace.
but who are technically who are the enemies in Marley? They're like everyone's enemies. So
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
even
It's too
possible?
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
too complicated, you know, and so that's why I'm totally cool with accepting this ending. I think
Mhm.
it's a realistic ending. I think it fits, as sad as it is.
Yeah, I would say Attack on Titan has one of the probably the best soundtrack. Like when the first
Oh,
season
yeah,
came
man.
out with the iconic intro, like
Yeah.
that was crazy.
I'm actually a huge fan of the composer. This
Yeah.
one, I actually know the guy's name. It's Hiroyuki Sawano.
Hmm.
And he makes some of the most amazing soundtracks I've ever heard. Dating all the way back to like, he used to, have you ever watched Guilty Crown?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah, like he made a bunch of soundtracks like Guilty
Crown's
Crown.
opening is so
I know,
good.
that's the same guy, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
At least I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'm going to be very sad. But I'm pretty sure it is Hiroyuki Sawano. He made like a bunch of Gundam soundtracks too.
Mhm.
Guy's a genius.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were talking, maybe it was last episode or like some other time, about like this these guys that are like so good at anime and music, and they're like younger than us.
Did we talk about that?
I think it might have been in private, actually, not on the podcast.
Oh.
But yeah, I think this is like another example of a young ass guy that's just like so good at what he does.
Yeah. The animation for Attack on Titan is really good too.
Yeah.
It kind of got downhill. There was a point where it wasn't as good and crisp, but it wasn't still bad. And then it got a lot better too.
Do you mean when they switched from Madhouse to Mappa?
Oh, I thought it was always.
No, so it was a Madhouse for I think the first 3 seasons, and then season 4 onwards was Mappa.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah. And that's when they started using like the CG and stuff for the
Yeah.
Titans.
Oh, I see.
Is that
Yeah.
around that time when you noticed that you liked the animation less?
I have no idea. I forget which season, to be honest.
I think it was around season. It was like, it's basically once they start going to Marley, that's when Mappa takes over.
That
or
makes
something
sense.
like
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways,
But I still thought it was great, even though it was like the switch from Madhouse to Mappa. I know a lot of people didn't like the CG Titans and the new art style, but I was still cool with it. I thought
yeah, no, it was good.
still.
It just wasn't as good as before.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Agreed.
What else was in your top 5?
Another one I have in my top 5 was Mob Psycho 100.
Oh yeah, Mob Psycho was so good.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love Mob Psycho for so many reasons, but I think the biggest reason I love Mob Psycho is because of Reagan.
Okay, go on.
Yeah,
I mean, I also love Reagan, but go on.
yeah, the journey that Reagan goes through from being a kind guy but piece of shit, mostly a piece of shit.
You think he was kind in the beginning?
I think he had a hard life, because we
Did
do
he?
learn.
Did he have a hard life?
I think
don't
he
remember.
he did struggle, because I think it was like university didn't go well for him, and then like he couldn't find a job, and his passion was something, but his parents kept pushing him to like just find something stable, And I think
I don't remember his backstory. To be
yeah, I
honest,
remember
but-
he had like depression he was dealing with,
Yeah,
and that he basically turned to scamming,
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and that became who he was. And by the end of it, well, throughout, like by the end of every season, Reagan grows a little bit, but then by the end of it, once he finally like confesses all his
Man, that episode was so good. The one where like a mob is like, "Oh, I know you were a scammer this whole entire time."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy fuck!"
I know,
like
that's-
Mob is such a good kid.
I know, you're
Yeah.
such a good kid.
Yeah.
I fucking love Mob,
Yeah.
and it takes a lot of strength for Reagan to do what he did, even though it's
Yeah.
like he's not a real guy, but
Mhm.
you could see someone in that position as well, doing what Reagan does, and I think that was like Reagan truly changing himself, and that's so hard.
Yeah, all the characters in Mob, they're actually so good too. Like Kageo is, I think, is a really good.
That's his older brother,
younger brother.
Oh, younger brother.
Yeah, and the guy with the blonde hair, also who goes bald or something. Yeah, he's a good character
He's
too.
such a nice guy.
And then who's this guy again?
Oh, Dimple.
Yeah. Dimple had a crazy like arc too, which is really good.
All the characters in Mob Psycho are just so good. Even the like the friends he makes, the
Jack crew.
Oh yeah, the running crew, like super cool guys.
Yeah.
The occult club kids.
Yeah.
Also great kids. Yeah, everything about Mob Psycho I love so much.
Yeah. The animations is also super good.
Yeah, once you get to like those season finales and you have those big final boss fights.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The colors are so good.
I know.
Like, the palette they use is amazing.
Yeah, I love it every single time. It's so captivating.
It's so much better than One Punch Man because they're the same authors, illustrators. Well, I mean, actually, not illustrators, but authors. But
so since we brought up One Punch Man, this year there was so much controversy about One Punch Man. That was this year, right? Or was that last year?
Yeah, but that's not the author or illustrator's fault, though.
Right.
That's just the animation studio.
Yeah.
Like I read One Punch Man. It's good.
But I was gonna say season 1 of One Punch Man, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, recent seasons I haven't seen.
Okay, and then
but you also like Mob Psycho, right?
Oh, I love Mob Psycho.
Was that in your top 5?
No, it didn't quite make it. But it was probably like 6 actually.
Yeah. It's hard to break it down to 5, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you got like some that you're like, this has to be in my top 5.
What's your last one?
My last one.
Or is there 2 more that we didn't talk about?
I think there was 2 more. So I said AOT, Mob Psycho,
Hunter x
Hunter, Durarara, and we talked about that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so my last one is Orb on the movements of the Orb.
Yeah. Orb's really good.
Well, let's talk about another one of yours. What were your 5?
Mine was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay, let's talk about that.
You watched it, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I've watched that tons of times.
It's so good.
It is so. Have you seen the other one? The original?
I watched both. I watched the original and Brotherhood, which I love both.
Me too.
I love both because here's the thing: because the plot is actually different than Brotherhood and the original.
Very different, yeah. And after like episode 10, it's completely different.
And the 7 deadly sins are also different.
Yeah,
like it's like greed is. Wait, I think greed is greed.
I think no, greed is not greed.
Greed is in the original.
Because in Brotherhood, greed is like the
Asian guy.
Yang Ling
Yao.
Yeah, something like that. But in the original, greed is fucking Bradley.
Yeah.
And or no, is he Pride?
I think it's Pride.
Who's greed in the original?
It's some other guy.
Maybe it's it's his kid.
No. It's because I think Wrath is the kid in the
okay
in the original, and then Wrath is the annoying one in the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And then Lust is also different, I think.
Was Lust different?
The girl. Are they the
no,
same?
I think Lust was the same.
Okay. Anyways.
Envy was different.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, back to the point. Both really good. It's like the classic series where my criteria for character development is like the most prominent. Like quite literally, you can see them grow up in Brotherhood. Like they literally get taller, which is really cool to see. And then, each character just is so good.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Dude, so I watched, what did you watch first? Brotherhood or the original?
Original.
Yeah, me too. And when I first watched the original, man, that's a sad ending.
Did you watch the movie?
I did watch the movie.
Yeah.
But still, it's the anime. That's it's
a super sad ending.
Yeah, it's like heartbreaking, man.
But then the Shambhala is like a direct sequel to the original.
Is Shambhala the one where they're in the other world?
Yeah. Okay. They're in like Germany and there's Nazis there.
Yeah. But still, it's like that's not Alphonse. You know, that's not Alphonse and Edward. That's like it's just heartbreaking.
But Brotherhood is amazing. Opening is so good. The fight sequences are so like the Thai. I mean, I don't want to call it taijutsu. Like the martial art sequences are so crisp and they're so well. It's so well animated for its time back then. Even now, it holds up like really nicely. And Mustang's scene when he destroys,
just fucking snapping his fingers over and over.
And I think I have to say, like Brotherhood is one of the one series where I actually prefer the dub over sub.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought the voices were really well done, especially for Mustang too.
Yeah. I think I also watched. I think I have seen it in dubbed, but like originally in sub.
Yeah, and you just feel so much for the 7 deadly sins, like each one of them. Actually, not all of them. Not gluttony, but
like in what way? Like you feel bad for them?
Yeah, especially in the original, actually. More so in the original.
More so in the original. I think so.
Like their story is it's like heart wrenching, kind of.
Yeah.
And Scar too, like Scar's.
Oh yeah,
Scar's was like.
But that poor guy had it some of the worst, and it's nice seeing themes like racism be included in a show like that. But
and then it just shows the gravity of like the sacrifice you kind of had to make for a wish.
Yeah,
kind of basically a wish.
Yeah,
like
pretty much
for alchemy.
Yeah,
and it really shows you the consequence of it, which is pretty jarring. You know, the scene with like the Chimera. Like, which is like the most traumatic scene.
Yeah.
It really shows the evil natures of humanity.
Yeah.
Which I thought they really did a good job capturing.
Yeah. And then, but if you like go into the minds of, the specific thing you're talking about where the guy fuses a dog with his daughter.
Yeah.
If you go into his mind, he's probably like thinking like, he's probably doing this as like out of like altruism or something like that, Because I think his original intent was like to bring his wife back or something like that.
I actually don't remember.
Something like that. But one thing I really, really, really liked about Brotherhood, I was so glad it came out after Full Metal Alchemist because it had a much happier ending.
Yeah.
But one thing I really liked about it was, although Edward and Elric like grow up so much, they hold on to that original goal so hard all the way to the end.
What was the goal again?
To bring Alphonse back,
Mm-hmm.
Was there more? Was it more than that? I mean, they were searching for their dad too. But I think the primary goal was for Edward at least, was to bring Alphonse back. And like everything he does, no matter how hard anything is, like it could have been easy to give up or take shortcuts, but they stick on that route throughout.
And Brotherhood, like Mustang is at the end of it, he's so OP. Like he's the only one that knows how to do the flame alchemy.
Yeah.
And he can do now alchemy without transmutation circles because he saw the gate, and he got his eyesight back. Yeah, so he
that doesn't really make sense.
He's
right?
like the guy.
Yeah, he wins out. Like there was no equivalent exchange there.
Yeah, I mean technically he lost his eyesight.
Yeah, but then he got it back.
Yeah, he got it back.
But he still gets to like keep his fucking shit.
Yeah, which is crazy. Actually. Yeah. What was your last one?
My last one was Orb on the movements.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I know you like that one too. It's one of the ones that I recommended to you. But this currently my favorite anime, and I love it so fucking much. Like really? I don't know if I've resonated with an anime as much as I do this one. This anime, or at least most of this anime, really encapsulates what I want out of anime. And I think it does a really good job of communicating humanity and the human spirit and human drive and collectivism and stuff like that.
What do you mean?
And so in Orb, it's a big thing is like, a big theme is self-sacrifice for the greater good. Giving up whatever you can for what you believe in, standing for your beliefs.
But is that for the greater good?
Well, if you believe it's for the greater good, because what is the greater good? It's really what you believe in.
I perceived it as more like what it would take for like your own convictions. Like you would be willing to sacrifice your life to be able to achieve or obtain what you dreamed of. Like that's kind of one of the big themes I got.
And I think that's beautiful. I think that is so powerful. That resonates with me so much. I think it's the ultimate form of the human spirit. It's the culmination of the entire lives of those characters, and putting it all into one moment, one belief, to believe in the human spirit and that someone will pick up where you left off. I think that is so powerful.
Yeah. And that's probably what literally happened in history. I mean, it technically is what really happened.
I mean, it's not like a one-to-one accurate retelling of stories because, it is just a story. But
Orb I also really like because it represents how strong of a foothold religion had back in the days. You know what I mean? Like paganism, and as like the amount of power just religion had over people's lives. Yeah. And how strong of a conviction they had to God, and how that counteracts and foils the conviction towards science, which I thought was fascinating, how they could coexist at that time, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, to the point where theology was a branch of science, which is insane nowadays. Yeah. But totally normal back then. And what I really liked is I think I have a profound love for like realistic or historical anime or show, because Orb is like, the setting of Orb is a parallel to real world Poland in the 1600s, I believe. or 1400s, something like that.
1500s, nearing 1600s, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. It's a parallel of Poland, and I mean I've never been to Poland, but I assume it's like a fair recreation of it.
I mean it's a reflection. It's a reflection of. I don't think it's not Galileo, the guy before, but
Copernicus.
Yeah, or was it even Copernicus?
I think it was.
Okay, anyways, yeah,
or maybe not.
Yeah.
But you get the point. And another thing I really liked about Orb was how it's pretty much completely grounded in reality. You know, there's no special powers. It's just whatever we can do in our world, they're doing in their world. And when there's like a lack of the supernatural, humans matter more in the story, and I really like that.
Yeah, like humanity matters quite a bit.
Yeah,
there's a lot of focus on what it means to be human.
Yeah. And there's a ton of dialogue in this, and you know, throughout watching Orb, I asked myself a ton of questions. You know, it made me question things that I believed in and what convictions I had, and how much I really believed in those convictions. So really enjoyed Orb.
Highly recommend. It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, I would say like maybe the ending could be a little bit better.
The last 2 episodes, I'd say, it was kind of weak compared to the such an impactful first half. Like the first episode was crazy. Yeah, like first 2 episodes.
Yeah. Like dude, I think the whole thing is like up until the end. I think the whole thing is like fucking crazy. Yeah. I mean, like the
villain is so good.
Yeah, like meeting Novak and then his like moment of realization all the way at the end. Holy shit!
It's crazy because like I could actually sympathize with Novak.
Me too.
Because imagine being in his shoes. Religion is so powerful; it dominates your life. Like, what else are you supposed to believe?
He was just ignorant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he was just ignorant, and you know you can't really be faulted for being ignorant. Because
especially at a time like that.
Exactly. Yeah, because everyone was ignorant.
Yeah, and that was his job to like terminate those who were opposing the foundation of life.
Yeah, to not be ignorant meant death.
Yeah,
you know? So totally understandable why he was the way he was. But and you know, he seems like a fucking heartless, cold villain for most of the time. You know, torturing people and stuff. But in those final moments,
that glove scene.
Yeah. In those final moments where you like see him break down, and you see that this man also has humanity in him. You know, just like everyone else. I think that's like so powerful.
Yeah. Oh man.
Stuff like that sticks with me so much.
Yeah.
You know, like Novak is just a villain in an anime I watched like last year or something. But I still think about this guy.
Yeah. Anyways, my last 2. So Bakuman.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about that because I know nothing about Bakuman.
So Bakuman is about these 2. I guess it starts off when he's in like junior high. It's a coming of age kind of. It's shown in 2. Like they grow up until they get married. But anyways, these 2 guys who have a dream of becoming a manga artist. Okay. And then they put in all their effort, eventually succeed, and then they become like successful manga artists. I put it in my top 5 because for me it was incredibly inspirational. Every summer I'd actually watch it. There's 3 seasons. Yeah.
When did this come out?
Oh, a long time ago. I mean, not that long ago, but
like, were you a kid when you watched this the first time?
No, I was in high school. I think.
Okay.
But it's definitely, it was in the 2010s. Like it was after Death Note. But I found it super inspirational, the amount of hard work that they put in to become mangaka artists. Yeah. And it shows how much effort and how much dedication, how much obsession you needed to become someone that great. Yeah. Which I just found so inspiring. And the amount of sacrifice they made to become manga artists was super cool. And once again, there was that big development aspect because quite literally they age, they grow up, they get married and everything like that. And it was amazing to see like the friendship that they developed between the 2, which because one's the writer and one's the artist. So it's like a joint duo, and then they become like the number 1. And they have a rival who's like a genius manga artist. And I just thought it was super cool to show the side of that industry. Yeah, that sounds super interesting because it sounds like there's no like a classic shonen bullshit where things just conveniently happen, you know? Yeah, no. Like no convenient powers. Yeah. It's like you think it's like, oh, they're geniuses, which kind of like they kind of are. Like he's really good at art, he's really good at drawing, but even then, this shows how much talent and how much effort, how much like time you need to put in to become someone great. Yeah, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah. Have you gone back? Oh yeah, you have rewatched it. What was your other last one? Odd Taxi. Oh yeah, Dude, Odd Taxi is fucking awesome. Yeah. Number 1 is because it's like Durarara. Like each character has their own story, and it culminates to the very end. And I thought this whole anime depiction was so interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Why do you think they used animals? Oh wait, we know why they use animals.
yeah.
right.
Which I think is super fascinating.
Yeah, you don't find out until the very end.
Yeah,
why.
you kind of suspect it as it builds up,
Mhm.
but you got this like walrus who's kind of like dumb, in a way.
Yeah.
But there's a charm to him.
Yeah.
With his dumbness.
He's like a laid back, chill, slow,
Yeah.
lethargic, stuff like that.
And then it's not like you know how it's not like a show where they depict how animals are supposed to behave, like Beastars. Like,
Haven't seen that, but
yeah, like in Beastars they depict animals of how they should be. Like for example, a wolf should be a carnivore or whatever.
Gotcha.
They're supposed to be aggressive.
Gotcha.
But in Odd Taxi, it's just like nothing like that.
Yeah,
they're just straight up animal representations, which you later find out, which is like the big reveal of why he thinks that way. Yeah, which is really cool. I thought.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I thought that was well delivered, which was one of my criteria, how the whole impact was delivered throughout the end. But yeah, it was just so well nicely meshed in, like a puzzle piece, bring it all together. So one of the more recent ones that I put in my top 5, but yeah.
Also, the opening for Odd Taxi is so good, so nice, so chill.
Yeah.
I also have one honorable mention.
Okay, wait. Okay. So then, because we said our top 5.
Yeah.
Then let's talk about our other top. Okay, I mean,
you have another list.
Because you said you have honorable mentions, but I have my other list.
Yeah, I got you. You do your other list first.
So this other list is not really based on like critic criteria, but how much of nostalgia or like
this is your vibes.
Impact. Yeah, like my vibes. Like One Piece.
Okay.
Naruto.
Okay.
Inuyasha.
Damn. Digimon.
Okay. And then Gundam Seed.
Okay, so this is pure nostalgia because this is like everything from 2000s only, pretty
but then
much.
It still has a very significant impact on my life. Yeah.
Out of those, I've seen half of Digimon and I have not seen, I forgot one of them. That I've seen Gundam Seed, I've seen Inuyasha, I've seen half of Digimon, I've seen
One Piece?
No. Oh yeah, One Piece is the one that I haven't seen.
Well, you only saw half of Digimon? Like the first season?
Yeah, I think so. Because I watched it on TV.
Yeah.
So it was like whenever it was on. And then I never like went back and like went through in order all of the Digimon episodes. I mean, similar to like Pokemon. I've never like actually gone and watched like every episode of Pokemon.
Yeah, me too.
It was just like when I was on TV. But One Piece is so fucking popular nowadays.
Yeah.
Like apparently everyone is a One Piece fan. What do you think of One Piece? Because I haven't seen I've seen One Piece.
Yeah.
I watched it when it was on TV.
Yeah.
I got up to the part where it was like Usopp joins the crew.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is dumb as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I think One Piece is the best series ever created.
Really? But not the anime, right?
I wouldn't say anime. And this is coming from someone like I watched the entire anime once. And I read the manga 7 times.
7
the
times?
Entire thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How long does one read take?
If I just invest all my time to it, like probably like a few weeks to a month. Like every summer I'd read it. Like
how many hours are we talking here?
Like multiple hours a day.
Like in total, is this like a 50-hour venture?
Probably longer. Like way longer actually.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, but anyways, the anime like recently got really good. Like the animation is like insane. The storytelling is insane. But I would say like as a whole, it's definitely not. I wouldn't say it's like a top 10 anime.
Yeah. So
like objectively,
how many episodes are there in One Piece?
There's like 1,100 something.
Okay. How about with no fillers?
Actually, One Piece is one of those series that actually doesn't have that many fillers.
No way.
Yeah.
1,000 episodes of canon? Or like probably maybe like 800?
Most of it, yeah.
Like 800 episodes of canon or something?
And the fillers that they have is actually really good.
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead ass.
Okay. So I've like tried to go back and watch One Piece a couple times. I've tried One Piece. I think I got up to like episode 150 or something.
Yeah.
Back then. Or maybe not even 150, maybe like 100 or 98 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
I mean, it's daunting. But man, I think the world building is also the best ever. The storytelling is one of the best. I'm definitely biased, by the way. But anyways, storytelling is the best. The characters are the best. I think.
How do you feel with the
foreshadowing is the best?
How do you feel about the animation style? Because that is one thing that really turned me off in the early days. No.
Oh, I actually like both old and recent animation styles of anime. I think there's a charm for each. I think in the beginning phases of One Piece, there's a lot of a comedy to it, and just like the old style of One Piece, it just has its own charm.
Like very exaggerated bodies and stuff like that.
The more recent ones, I think they're still good. It doesn't have that charm as it did from before, but the animation is like really crisp. The color palette is so nice, and the design and the animation itself is really nice as well. So each has its pros and cons. But
how compelling is the story?
I think it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Like, I think it's the best story ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard that so many times. I mean, pretty much every One Piece fan I talk to, which are so many. Like they're real. I think I've met more One Piece fans than any other anime fan. Like all other anime fans combined, I've met less than One Piece fans, I think. But maybe that's just because like even though people like other animes, they like love One Piece too.
Yeah.
And so many people have told me like, yo, just stick with it. Once you get past a certain point, it's like really good.
Yeah.
And I've tried a couple times.
I mean, it's hard to watch it as anime. That's why I would always reread it. I couldn't rewatch it from the get-go, from the beginning. I tried, it didn't work out, but definitely reading it, it's really good. But yeah, I just think like it's so goofy at times, which is a big charm as well. It's bizarre, but at the same time it works.
Yeah.
And the plot is just so good.
So the general theme for One Piece is like pirates, right?
Yeah.
Did that play a part in like hooking you into the anime?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Actually, when I was younger, I was way more into Inuyasha and Naruto. Yeah, Inuyasha was the foundation for my love for anime.
Really?
Like I mentioned, like Beyblade, Digimon, and Pokemon, but that was more kind of like the toy stuff, right? With exception of Digimon, I also really like the anime, but Inuyasha was like the anime that hooked me in.
Did you watch Inuyasha before you watched like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was for me.
Did you watch Bleach?
Yeah, I also watch Bleach. I mean, Bleach is really good too.
Yeah, Bleach is awesome.
Yeah.
I think out of those like old anime, I think the one I liked the most is probably Bleach.
Really?
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, like, because those are the big three.
Yeah.
Undisputable. I think it's Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
Yeah.
Like, I looked this up in forums when I was younger, and people were debating like, oh, what's the new like big three? What was the old big three? And some people say like some people put Dragon Ball in there, but that doesn't make sense.
No, Dragon Ball is like way old, man.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense because Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach were like the top three running series back then on Shonen Jump with television series.
Yeah,
and so it's undisputable. Those are the top three. Anyways,
in terms of popularity, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I liked Naruto the best, and then Bleach, and then actually One Piece last as a kid. One Piece, my love for it grew up when I was getting older, when I was in like junior high school. But as a kid, it was Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
What made you like Naruto and Bleach more?
Definitely when I was younger, it was the shonen aspect of it. Like
it was like more intense.
Yeah, more intense. Like when I remember watching the first episode of Naruto, actually. The whole arc, I mean, not the arc, but what was it?
The Hidden Mist Village?
No. I mean, before that, the first episode where I forgot. Oh, it was Mizuki. His name is where he makes Naruto steal the scroll. Yeah,
I think you're right. I think it was Mizuki.
And then Iruka gets hit with a big giant shuriken.
Right.
I was like,
that's very powerful.
Like, this is fucking sick. And when Naruto uses Shadow Clone Jutsu in the very beginning, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And then the Haku arc was insane.
Yeah, that's intense. Crazy for a kids show.
Yeah, like I would say, like the original Naruto. Yeah, I think it's way better than Shippuden.
Way better. I mean, if it got like a visual lift, I would totally agree with you.
Like there was nothing bad about original Naruto. Like
aside from the fillers.
Yeah. Like first episode so impactful. Haku episode Zabuza so intense. Chunin exams was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And then the whole Tsunade arc was also insane.
Yeah.
And then the Sasuke retrieval arc is fucking crazy.
What was your favorite? I think for me it was probably Chunin exam.
It was Chunin, and then Zabuza, and then probably Sasuke retrieval. Like, do you remember the scene where Choji fought the fucking one of the guys, the sound of four?
Yeah. Man, where they all like split up and fight.
That was insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Do you remember the fucking? Obviously you do, but like that last fight between Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah.
Dude, seeing that fight is like that's so ahead of its time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like the quality of that animation so ahead of its time.
Yeah,
it's so fucking cool. Yeah, so intense.
Wow, it's so good,
dude. But my one problem with Naruto is like once you get to episode like 120 or something, it's 90 straight episodes of filler.
Yeah.
And then the last episode, like Jiraiya comes, picks him up, and then it's off to Shippuden.
Yeah, off to Shippuden. Yeah. I remember.
That was the one thing that I remember as a kid, even being like annoyed with, because I didn't even realize like we're watching fillers, I mean, or rather, I didn't know what fillers were.
Yeah.
I think maybe I did, but I was like,
Yeah,
yo, where's the
Naruto fillers are the worst, actually.
Yeah, they were so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the story, man? Like, let's keep going. I'm into this.
Yeah. You mentioned Bleach.
Yeah.
Why did you like Bleach the most?
Dude, easy answer. The characters look so cool.
Honestly, they have the best design by far. Like Tite Kubo is so good with art and the design.
The intros, the music. Number one is probably my favorite song. You know the song?
Yeah,
like
the intro?
Yeah. Or like Ichigo's theme, number one.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to see some. Yeah, that's probably like my favorite song ever to come out of anime. I fucking love number one so much.
Yeah.
And then with the 1,000-year Blood War arc, they remastered number one. It's just like so sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing that drew me to, a couple things drew me to Bleach. One of them being the characters look badass.
The characters are so cool.
Yeah. And another thing I really liked is they looked older to me, the characters.
Yeah, like Ichigo was like fucking 15 in the series.
Yeah.
In the beginning. Yeah.
They're also like 6'5" or some shit.
Yeah.
They're like so fucking...
Like Chad?
Yeah. There's a character named Chad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked I liked everything about Bleach. The aesthetic, the hollows.
The aesthetic is so cool.
Yeah,
like the Oran cars are so sick.
Yeah, everything.
Kiora is so cool.
Bleach is like the definition of cool.
Yeah.
Like everything about Bleach is just so fucking cool. Ichigo is like a cool guy who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't even want to like save the world.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's just chilling, He'll save the world if he has to. If he has to save his friends, he'll do it, but he doesn't really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything about Bleach was just, the fight scenes are so badass. The transformations.
Yeah, Bankai's are super cool.
Dude, Bleach has got some of the coolest villains ever. Like Aizen's like, Aizen's got like crazy aura. This guy's like so sick.
Like when Ichigo did Final Getsuga Tensho, I was like, holy fuck.
Dude, everything about Bleach is like, so the Ulquiorra fights, Grimjaw, all the bad guys.
The Ulquiorra fight was... That was so good.
Dude, I fucking hate that guy so much.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking
Did you feel for him though?
No, not at all. He's trying to steal Orihime.
No, but like...
Yo, fuck that guy. He's trying to steal Ichigo's girl. That guy can get fucked.
Damn.
Yeah, I fucking hate that guy.
But there was like a little bit of humanity in Ulquiorra, which I really like.
Stay away from my girl, man. Go do that shit somewhere else. Then I'll feel sorry for you.
Damn.
Yeah, stay dead, bitch.
So the one thing I didn't like about Bleach is that... So you know how in Naruto and One Piece... There's an overarching plot. Like, like One Piece, the end goal is to become like the king of the pirates and find One Piece. Naruto to become Hokage, blah, blah, blah. But in Bleach, it's like, the fuck's the main plot? Like,
I think, but I think the point is like, Ichigo's like or at least he was supposed to just be like a normal guy, Never really wanted this life. He just wanted to be like a sad boy, going to school, live a normal life.
He wasn't like sad boy though.
He was kind of sad.
Like there's some fun in Ichigo.
There is, yeah. But I remember he seemed pretty depressed early in the series, like constantly thinking about stuff with his mom. Because at that point, you remember,
I guess you're right. Grand Fisher, like,
he thought he killed his own mom and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's definitely darker than Naruto and One Piece.
Oh yeah. I mean, it like directly deals with death right away. And like in such a gruesome way too. Because I remember in the early episodes of Bleach, there's like that one arc with like because Bleach at the start was like it was like a monster of the week. It didn't have like a main story. They were just hunting. Yeah,
for like a good quite a bit, and then it was the Rukia arc.
Yeah. I think like for the first 20 episodes, they were just like hunting random ass monsters.
I thought that was kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I liked it because there's some intense shit that happens. Like there's that one little arc where it's like a TV show personality in Bleach, and he's like exorcising evil spirits, but he's actually like improperly there's like those spirits that haven't gone to the spirit realm yet. And he's kind of like torturing them, and it was like really gruesome and seemed like a real torture,
Actually, there was that episode with Orihime's brother.
That
was pretty dark, man.
Yeah, super dark.
I was like, damn. I was like grade 6. I was watching this.
Yeah, but that stuff was really captured me back then.
Yeah.
One Piece, not at all, man. I thought it was like too goofy for me. I thought it was like, it really, really seemed like it was more like some of the cartoons that I would see on TV rather than an anime. Like it felt more like SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's interesting because I wasn't that into it when I was a kid. Like still watched it, but I liked Naruto and Bleach way more than One Piece. But as I grew up, I got more into One Piece, which is kind of fascinating.
But Naruto was your favorite, right?
growing up. Yeah, by far. I mean, well, Inuyasha #1, and then
Right. What got you into Inuyasha?
I actually have no idea.
It must have been just because it was on like YTV.
It was definitely because it was on Bionics at 11 p.m.
Right.
And then I thought he was so cool. Like Inuyasha, I thought was so cool. I was yelling out his like move names.
Yeah, what was it?
Like Windscar, Blades of.
Yeah, fuck, what was it called?
Like it was called Windscar.
Oh, right, Windscar. Yeah.
Iron Reaver, something. Iron Creever, something like that. And
Dude,
Blades of Blade. And
I thought Sashomaru was the most badass guy ever.
Dude, he is fucking badass.
I thought he was so sick, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Inuyasha too when I was a kid. And so your like second list was Inuyasha, Gundam Seed. What else was on there?
Digimon, One Piece, and then Naruto. Yeah. Dude, also, Gundam Seed was so
I watched that too. I also loved Gundam Seed, and I think Gundam Seed was there was a Gundam before Gundam Seed, right?
I think it was.
Oh no, you're right.
There's quite a bit, I think.
No, but like that same story. But no, there wasn't.
It was the first one, and there was Destiny.
Yeah, Gundam Seed and then Gundam Seed Destiny.
But Destiny wasn't that good though.
Yeah, but I still watched it because.
Oh really?
Like, yeah.
I actually didn't watch Destiny
because it was a continuation of Gundam Seed.
Yeah. But Kira wasn't the main character though.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, which I didn't like.
But he was still in it.
Yeah, he was still in it.
But yeah, I think Gundam Seed was like my first foray into Gundam as well.
It was my first Gundam series.
Yeah. Have you watched more Gundam series?
No, I actually don't really like Gundam series.
I watched another one a couple years back. It was The Witch from Mercury, and it was not bad. The animation was pretty sick. But yeah, I only watched one season. There's a couple seasons.
The intro, I think it was the intro or the ending for Gundam Seed is really good.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
What do you remember about Gundam Seed? What did you like about
There's
it?
actually a lot of racism.
Yeah, a ton of racism.
Yeah, because like the whole premise is that like they're of different like genetics, right? Like they're
like from different planets.
Yeah. They're like kind of aliens.
Yeah.
And then
they're still humans, but it's like humanity has explored these other places, and you know I can't remember if it was like the Earth beings were like the low beings or something like that. But yeah, it's I think that's a common theme actually in Gundam.
Makes sense if they have robots that can fucking go around space and wrecking shit up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see like topics like racism being.
Yeah, I mean back then I didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah,
I got it.
I mean, I watched that when I was in like grade 3.
Oh, actually, maybe I didn't get it.
I searched it up after when I got older. I was like, oh damn, this is what it's about. Yeah.
And then what was your last?
Digimon.
Yeah, we talked about Digimon, right?
What are your some honorable mentions?
I don't have a lot. I tried to condense it, but one that I really, really want. Okay, actually, I'll just say a couple. One of them I think you like as well is Eminence in Shadow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I really enjoy it.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I think it's really, really funny.
Yeah.
Purely as from like a comedy perspective, I think the main character.
I actually read it. I didn't really watch it, but I read the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, up until date.
The music is also awesome in The Eminence in Shadow. And
so one thing I actually like about Eminence in Shadow is that the MC is like, he doesn't like care about girls. He's just trying to get money.
Yeah, exactly. He's just trying to be like a fucking like a demon, basically, like a Chad, like as strong as possible. And that's also what I love about Eminence in Shadow. This guy does not give a shit about the people around him,
because the whole goal for him is that he's just trying to get fucking jacked.
Yeah, he's just trying to be atomic. You know, he wants to be he wants to be able to defeat a nuclear blast, and that's like his only goal.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and there's like a ton of women around him, and he just does not give a shit about it at all.
Because even before he died, he was just getting super yoked, right?
Yeah, he killed himself.
I mean, not intentionally.
Wasn't it intentionally?
No, I think he was trying to like. No, it definitely wasn't intentional.
Because it was like he was like in the forest, and he's like slamming his head against a tree, and then he ran out in front of a truck. Because in like our world, in the human world, he has reached the upper limit of a man.
Yeah.
Which is like he's as strong as he could possibly be.
Yeah.
But he can't get stronger. So like if a nuclear bomb falls on him, he would lose. And he hates that. He wants to be able to overcome the nuclear bomb.
Oh, I see.
But he realizes in this human world, since he has reached the limit of, you know, a human, he can't do that. I think that's what happens.
I don't know. I kind of doubt that.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what happens. But anyways, the point is how he like just, you know, he's just doing himself. Yeah. He's just all about himself. And I think next season is coming out soon. And I'm so excited for this next season. Because he's coming back to the human world.
Oh yeah, he does. He does go back to the human
Yeah,
world. Yeah.
and, which I want to bring this up real quick. So you read a lot of manga. I don't read manga
Yeah.
basically at all. Or
Yeah.
should we say that for later?
Yeah. Let's go for
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah. Let's
But yeah.
talk about your honorable mentions. Yeah.
Yeah, so I fucking love Eminence and Shadow. And you know, when I see a character like this, that's like so motivating to me.
Why?
Because I'm like, I want to be like this guy. Like, I don't want to give a fuck about anything else. I just
Yeah.
want to hyper focus on, well, which is like, can be toxic sometimes.
Mhm, mhm.
But you know, to be able to be so like focused on your goal, that's like, I know it's like a comedy anime, but in some ways it's like quite inspirational, you know, to be able to be that kind of person. And he's like such a cool guy, such a badass guy.
He's a very badass
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
And I really love his whole mantra of like trying not to stand out.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. And yeah, I think it's great. I think this show is like actually genius.
Oh wow. Yeah. I didn't think that was going to be in your honorable mention.
Yeah, definitely in my honorable mentions. Another one I have is Haikyuu. There's like,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Haikyuu's really good one.
kind of
Yeah.
obvious. I love
Yeah.
volleyball.
Yeah.
You love volleyball too. And since you mentioned, what was it that you were like, I think this is like one of the best arcs in anime? Was it the Chimera Ant?
Yeah.
Wild toss here from left field, but I think in Haikyuu, the season where they go against Shira Torizawa, I think that's like one of the best seasons in anime.
I mean, it's good.
But
It's really
the thing
good.
is, it's very specific because it's like volleyball, you know,
Yeah.
and you kind of got to be into volleyball to.
So you like that better than them playing Neko?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we watched the movie.
They definitely did it better in the manga than
Yeah.
the movie, I think.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I actually rewatched the movie like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, because I had only seen it in theaters. And then usually when I see like an anime movie, I'll see it in theaters, but then I also want to watch it at home. Because I think I like watching it at home more.
Mhm.
So I watched it at home, and yeah, I gotta say I like the Shira Torizawa match.
I mean, it's
more.
way more impactful. I think when Suki blocks the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like so fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
And all of the action shots, the people fucking, you know, spiking, blocking, serving, everything looks so sick.
Yeah.
When they do like that, like a really like hard, like
The brush-
painting,
the brush strokes,
the calligraphy style, it really reminds me of like, you know, I've always been like a really big Street Fighter fan, like a video game Street Fighter.
It does. It is basically Street Fighter.
Yeah, and they, you know, Street Fighter does a lot of that when people do like their finisher moves, and you know, seeing that in Haikyuu, I was like, oh, so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, Haikyuu is like, it's kind of shaped, it's definitely had an impact on my life because I think it's it really helped push me towards volleyball, which is something I only really did in my adult life.
But that's probably that's like, I feel like Haikyuu popularized volleyball. Like,
Totally.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say worldwide, but like in Japan, it probably like really
Totally.
made it big.
I mean, dude, I bet you, because in our city, there's a thriving volleyball scene now.
Is there?
I think there is.
Oh,
The
okay.
center we play at, people play there like 4 days a week.
But has it always been thriving, or do you think it's?
So I've been playing there for, I don't know if I think this is my 3rd year playing there. And yeah, it's always been full.
Yeah.
Like pretty much every season, all the slots get filled up
Yeah.
for the teams in the league. But yeah, Haikyuu is fucking awesome. And yeah, I rewatched the match against Nekoma recently, and I think, well, I know why I like it less. It's like the match ends like extremely suddenly, you know?
Yeah.
It's the climax isn't there.
I just wish they would have like reminisced a little bit more and made those scenes impactful. And I wish they made the scene where they kind of lost more impactful.
Yeah.
Because I think in the manga they do it better. Yeah.
But I did appreciate how it was actually quite realistic.
Yeah.
In that sense, where, you know, plenty of times when you're in a volleyball match and you're like, it's like if it's like a really intense match, you're really close in skill with your opponents and you really want to win, usually in like playoffs or something, and you're just like giving it your fucking all. And there are times where you will like completely lose track of the score. You'll lose track of how close the game really is and how you are just one point away from losing the game. And all of a sudden it happens and you're like, oh, the match is over. And it's like a sudden realization and it's kind of daunting, but, and that happens in the movie, but it's realistic, you know?
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, even though it obviously was not as impactful of a climax as the match against Shira Torizawa. I still appreciated it and I still like it. But I do like the match against Shira Torizawa more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
How much do you like IQ?
It's probably my favorite sports anime.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not really a big, there aren't a ton of sports animes.
Well, I mean, I really like Slam Dunk.
Yeah, but that's like, don't they have special powers in that?
No.
Oh,
No,
right.
You're
Sorry,
talking
it was
about
Kuroko.
Kuroko no Basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen Slam Dunk, but
Slam Dunk's really good. But no, Haikyuu is probably up there. I would say like top 20.
all time.
Yeah, for me.
Not sports only though, right?
Yeah, just like all time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Maybe even like top 10 actually.
I think it's in my top 10.
Any other honorable mentions?
Oh yeah, man, I got a couple. Another one that I really, really liked is JoJo.
Actually, so I can't say too much about JoJo because I only watched a season and a half.
Which one? The first one?
The very first one. And then the second one up to Joseph.
Yeah.
The second was Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched a little bit about Josuke. Yeah.
So you skipped Jotaro basically.
No, never mind. I watched a bit of Jotaro.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you didn't get to Josuke.
Yeah.
Josuke is actually my favorite season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love JoJo. I love all the JoJos. Whoever's listening to this, they probably know about JoJo, so I won't explain too much. But yeah, there's like a new JoJo every season, and every JoJo is like quite unique. JoJo being the main character, it's like first name Joe, last name Joestar, and yeah, it's every season of JoJo is so fresh and different and new to me, and there's so many funny moments in it that I fucking love JoJo. Like I love the first JoJo, who's Jonathan, because he's like a really, really good guy. Like he has a heart of gold.
Yeah.
At every opportunity, he does the right thing. At every fork in the road, he travels the path less traveled.
I mean, Joseph only comes in the first season, right? It comes out in the first season.
Joseph is after Jonathan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking
about Jonathan. Okay, yeah.
Did I say Joseph?
No, you said Joseph.
Oh, I meant Jonathan. Because Jonathan is the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jonathan's like a really good guy. He's really kind. He has his fucking stepbrother Dio, who does like terrible shit to him all the time, and he always like overcomes it. And even like at the very end, he still loves his adoptive brother, which is like so amazing. When his adoptive brother is like literally the biggest menace ever. He's like he's like the devil. Yeah, he's so funny, but he's a fucking asshole, man. He kills his fucking dog in like episode 1.
Yeah, I remember.
Holy shit, bro. Yeah. Which is like a common theme in JoJo, and I fucking hate it, man.
Like killing dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like every single season, a dog dies in JoJo. Which I mean, it's like a ploy to make you hate the villain, and like I get it, but I hate seeing dogs die.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jonathan is like a really good guy, and then Jonathan dies, and then we go out onto Joseph, who's like completely opposite of Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's like he's a fucking he's like a scammer. He's
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
He's like a little weasel. He cracks a lot of jokes. He's not a gentleman at all, which Jonathan really was. And the style just it evolves like every single time. After Joseph, there's Jotaro, who's like again completely opposite of Joseph. Joseph is like really loud, charismatic, and then Jotaro, also charismatic in his own way, but he's like much more reserved and quiet and like angry and stuff like that. And then you go on to Josuke, who's the anime just really transforms every season. Josuke is so different from Jotaro, and then after that you have Giorno, and then it just keeps going on and on. And the new season is coming out too soon. But yeah, I love JoJo. I think it's hilarious. I really like the powers. I think stands are super cool.
Yeah.
I think it's probably like I think it's the first manga to use stands, right?
There's more mangas with stands?
Yeah. Nowadays, like so many things use stands.
Like what?
Good question. I don't have any off the top of my head, but even in video games, I see like so many things using stands nowadays.
Oh, really?
Or like a spirit, the Alps or whatever.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I was a big fan of JoJo, and then the last one that I have is Freerun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like Freerun a lot. I've only seen the first season, haven't seen the second season yet, but really nice.
It's a very chill watch, I would say. I think it does a really good job of portraying life too.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it is a slice of life kind of. It's mixed with fantasy.
Yeah, it's really about stopping and smelling the roses, which is a common theme. But I think no matter how often it's repeated, I think people forget it so easily.
Yeah, I really like it because there's a huge focus on mindfulness. Yeah, which is what you said. Like you take in the bits and pieces of life as you go on. Yeah, you try to experience and really absorb the moment at time. Yeah, which Himmel really tried to emphasize for Frieren. Yeah, because Frieren is like a very old character because she's an elf. And Himmel's a human, but then Himmel really lives life to its fullest and tries to enjoy every aspect of it, which Frieren learns from that, and she tries to take value in that as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And the animation is sick.
Yeah, and then once the story starts, the bulk of what happens in Frieren happened before the show.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the journey after, and we see Frieren like profoundly dealing with grief because she lives so much longer than all of her contemporaries since she's a special elf being. And
it's interesting because in the beginning it's like grief, but then throughout the series you quickly catch on. It's like, wow, that was a good time. Like for Frieren, like what Frieren is thinking. Like, wow, that's like a really fond memory for me, which is really nice because Frieren is initially depicted as a kind of like a colder elf, kind of aloof, just really into spells and magic. But you can quite evidently tell that the party that she was with had quite an impactful.
Yeah, they really changed her.
Yeah,
helped her grow a ton.
Yeah,
and seeing Frieren have like, even though after a while it turns from grief to gratitude. Gratitude. You can still see that she has missed out on some stuff, because she wasn't present in those moments, and she's reliving them through her memories and coming to this gratitude later on. But it's still interesting to see someone have that kind of someone that didn't stop and smell the roses and how their life is going afterwards. Thinking about those moments and things that could have been different if she did things different.
Yeah. I think we're out of time.
Really, dude. I've gone through like 10% of the things that I wanted to go through. But if we're out of time, we're out of time.
Yeah, I guess we're out of time. But we'll actually continue on then for next week.
Why not? Yeah. This won't be like the mini series, but I mean, this is stuff that we really like talking about. So might as well keep talking about it.
Pretty passionate about anime, manga. I mean, I still read manga and webtoons.
What are you reading and watching nowadays? Anything?
I mean, anime. There's a lot of anime I want to watch. I just don't have enough time.
I know, me too.
But I'm not reading any manga, but I'm reading a lot of webtoons.
Yeah, I haven't. But I've like never really got into reading manga.
I've been into that since.
Did you ever read like comics?
Like Bones?
Like anything, like that.
Yeah,
you did?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what got you into manga, because I was never into those either.
No, I was definitely into manga first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only ever was into like actual books, not like never picture books. I didn't like comics.
Oh, I see.
Even like reading manga nowadays, I'm like, I don't really get it.
Actually, Dragon Ball was what got me into manga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we didn't even talk about Dragon Ball, but
we can talk about this next week.
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are probably some of the most impactful.
Actually, me too. Fuck, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. Even though it's not in like my top 5.
Yeah, I would say it's not in my top 5 either.
Yeah, just because it's from a different time.
It's like the
it's the Godfather. You know? Dragon Ball like started it all.
Yeah.
Whatever you're watching it because of Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
I hope if there's any anime lovers out there, you enjoyed listening in of our passion or our interest towards anime. But
yeah, I mean, I really like talking about this. I still have so much more to talk about, but I hope it was a decent enough listen. I don't know if it was, but even if it wasn't, I want to keep talking about this next time.
Yeah, me too. But that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. This was Catch Up with Kai and Cohen, and you guys will hear from us soon.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.